Hey gorgeous, it's Brooke here checking in with you at the start of this new week, and I really wanted to talk to you for a moment about something that seems to be a very current conversation. I actually, for those of you that I'm on email with, sent out a thought-provoking one last week that was really centered around how we can make the mistake of believing that developing our products to be the latest and greatest is ultimately what's going to make you a better hairstylist or makeup artist. And I know that there can be like a lack of security sometimes around feeling like you are at the top of your game and feeling like you're the best hairstylist or the best makeup artist you can be, and how, you know, the thought process can be, in order to be that way or be perceived as that person, I need to have like the latest Huda Beauty palette, or, you know, the latest brand of hairstyling product, whatever it might be. And it's a total misconception. You know, I put my hands up. Every time I go past a Sephora, I'm the first person to dip in and look at what's new. I see things coming through on my email about latest products because I like to be in the know and I like to see what's available. And the things that do intrigue me, I might order, or I might go and try out the next time I'm in a store. But I have learned not to be in the habit of developing a kit that just allows me to keep buying more of the things that I don't need in order to feel like I'm a legit makeup artist or I'm at the top of my game. I know that a lot of potential clients ask us what goes into our kits, whether you're a hairstylist or a makeup artist. They sometimes want to know, or often want to know, what it is that you use. And, you know, for me, I have an absolute array of different products and different brands in my kit. And, you know, in my own experience, I have learned that having the latest this and that and whatever is not going to make me better at what I do. You know, trying products and knowing what's available is being informed about what's current in the industry and what's available and the pros and cons, and, you know, what something might look or feel or smell like, etc., etc. But I think there can be this misconception that you have to have all of the things in order to be really great at what you do. And I went through this challenge myself. I don't know if this resonates with you, but for a while, you know, I'd have a client say to me, or sometimes I'd ask, a lot of the time I ask clients what they use, and they'll say, you know, I use blah, blah, blah. And, you know, there was this fear of actually, you know, saying to them, I don't know what that is. I don't know, I haven't experienced that product before. And I learned to get over that fear because I recognised that actually even someone that's completely at the top of their game isn't always going to know every single product that's out there. When you think about, you know, the beauty industry being like multi-billion-dollar industry, it would be impossible to have tried and experienced absolutely everything. You know, I think it's so important to stay on top of your game and know what's available and do as much research as you can so that you feel equipped and you feel well informed and you feel like you're on top of these things. But I think there can be a real misconception around feeling like you have to own all of the stuff and have the latest and greatest and spend 100 quid on a lipstick and all of these things, because ultimately at the end of the day it doesn't make you a better artist. It just makes you better at spending money, you know, give you a massive kit that really, if you're working on a mobile basis, is completely impractical to travel with. Whilst it's nice to try things, you know, it's not necessarily smart business choice to invest in so many products that you can't use them or travel with them or enjoy them or share them. So, you know, for me, I have very much learned to hone in on my skill set, and for that to be really the thing that allows me to feel like I am doing my best and I'm at my best and I'm continuing to progress in my skill set, whether it be hair or makeup, you know, knowing what the latest trends are and actually being able to create them, and classic styles and be able to create them and have all of those foundational pieces. Because it's funny, I worked on a client recently that I hadn't worked on for a few years, and she's someone that I know personally, and she was like, I'm amazed, like I've always loved your work, I'm amazed at how much you have progressed and how, you know, great your skills are now. And it was amazing to have that feedback. But I actually recognise it within myself. You know, you can create a winged liner, you can create a red lip, but really, you know, you can create a whole new level of precision, of technique, of flawlessness in your application. The more you practice it, the more you know, learn what works for you and how to do things and how to use better tools and better equip yourself in terms of a skill set, rather than feeling like you're always going to get the result you want just from the product. So that's been a real learning curve for me over the years, and I'd love to know if this resonates with you as well. And like I said, I kind of dove into some detail in my recent email to you guys. If you are on email with me, and if you're not, feel welcome to leave your email in the comments below, and I'll make sure that you get my updates and things, and you're part of these conversations. But for me, I just think there is so much value in developing your experience and your skills over feeling like you have to be the person to have the latest palette, to have the latest product, to own, you know, when Fenty makeup became available, everyone went completely nuts. When Milk Cosmetics came out, I know it's only just coming to the UK, but when I was in the States, I couldn't even get my hands on a product to try because it was just completely gone from Sephora. And, you know, I can be skeptical in some ways of thinking, you know, is it because this is an amazing product, or is it just because it's been marketed really, really well? And I always have that curiosity, which is why I do like to go and try things before I necessarily invest in them, unless they have become highly recommended to me. And those of you that follow me on Instagram, I did a few stories a couple of days ago because I ordered a whole load of things and opened them all up on my stories. And some of those things are like key products for me that I love and adore and just are absolute staples. And some of the things that I got were things that I'd never tried before, and the reason I was happy to just invest in them straight away is because they were valuable recommendations for me, and in a lot of cases recommendations that came from multiple people, and I had that curiosity. But not for a moment have I become complacent about developing my skill set and my technique over, you know, I made that the priority over you know, just buying a product and hoping that that's going to make me an exceptional artist. So I just really wanted to share my revelation with you, and you know, more things I reflect on through my journey of developing my skill set as an artist, as a creative, and as a businesswoman. And if this resonates with you, I would love to know. And like I said, if you want to join our mailer and you kind of want to hear more on, you know, developments that I'm making and things that I love and all of those pieces, you know, I share some really great resources in there for you too. Just pop your email in the comments and I'll make sure that I stay in touch with you. So I hope that you guys are set for an awesome week. I've got a very full week ahead, having taken a few days away to Disneyland with my girls. That was super fun, and really happy to be reconnecting with you guys and sharing my juicy little nuggets. So let me know what you have got planned for your week ahead, and if you want to join us on email. I'll catch you soon, gorgeous. Bye.